All right, what's going on, guys? So today we got a quick little video. Now this is gonna be for the turbo drain line and the turbo feed line. I do have some different options I want to cover. Make sure you understand it. Now this is for K-Series with a Sidewinder setup. I want you to understand that. All right, so the very first one we're gonna cover is gonna be the turbo feed line, and I will exactly show you how it's gonna be going in the car and what's all included. So we got a one-piece 1/8 MPT kit. Now this, I offer the line on a 3AN and a 4AN. Now you need to check the fitting that's on the turbo. You can check the specs on that. I cannot guarantee every turbo they want you to run a 3AN or 4AN. That you need to check, but I do have the option there. Like I said, a 3AN or 4AN line. And I will show you how it's routed on my K-Series RSX, obviously. And then we have a drain line. Now, this is very cool the way I've done this, and it's took me a long time to get the right measurements to figure out. We have this is a 60 degree to a 45 degree. And the reason why I done a 60 degree, it will fit just about any Sidewinder manifold. And the reason I say that is because every manifold, some turbos sit higher, some turbos sit lower, and the 60 degree just clears absolutely perfect. Now the line's already done. This line is a PTFE line, so what I like about it actually makes a bigger flow. So what you don't want is the oil to back into your turbo, and that's why a lot of people have issues, and you see their exhaust smoking all the time. Usually they will put a 90 degree at the turbo, and that is not a good flow because you want it to be able to drain down into the oil pan. So another thing I do offer is a aluminum or a steel bung. That is your choice. You can see here we have a welded on my oil pan, and again, that will depend on the oil pan that you have. So do be aware of the pan that you have there. Okay, so I do give you the options of aluminum or steel. So that's very simple. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how it looks on my car. That way you can get a better understanding of how these things are actually routed, and you get a better look on it, not just some stuff on a table. So this is my 700 horsepower RSX, and I'm gonna show you how the feed line looks. Now this is a 4AN. We have a Pulsar turbo, and again, I cannot guarantee if all Pulsar turbos carry a 4AN, but you can see how I have the line here. It's actually coming through here, and it's going right there onto the turbo. And then here at the back, you can see how, let me see if I can hold this a little better. I know I got some leaves. I haven't driven the car in a little while. Let me see if I can show you guys. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I'm gonna have to put the light on here. You guys are not gonna see that much, sorry, over here, but let me go ahead and do that. You guys can get a better look. Oh, I'm actually have another motor here. I'm actually show it outside the car, but that way you can see here how it actually looks. I think I might end up doing that. All right, so there you go. So you can see how it actually looks. And again, you will need to put your oil OEM sensor there, or you can put an aftermarket, and then you can see here how we will route to my turbo. Now you could route this underneath, so you can see here. Okay, face it down, bring it around, okay, and it's be long enough that it can reach the turbo. I have tested both of them. The line is long enough that it can work. Okay, so you can see here. So hopefully that makes it easier. And then for the oil drain line, super easy. I'm gonna go get the line and show you how that's the line. And like I said, there's two different angles. There's a 60 degree and a 45. You want a 45 at the bottom, and you want the 60 here, because what it will do, it will give you a perfect fitment between the shifter cables, because that's usually where the issue comes and occurs with everybody. So 60 here, 45 there at the bottom, and make sure this line is not kinked on anything, and you have a good flow. So you can see here, it is perfect. So that is perfect enough that it can work for a K20 or K24. So we all know that K24 is just about an inch longer, so I did make the line just enough of a length that it can work there for everybody. So hopefully, you know, seeing this in person, obviously in video here, it gives you a better idea how things should be routed. I know it's not the ideal, but I just wanted to give you guys a a better perspective of pretty much the fitting here in the back, and then also the drain line there. So there you go.